I'd like to call to order the May 4th, 2010 meeting of the Louisville Planning and Zoning Commission and announce that we do have a quorum present. Item two on the agenda is the approval of the minutes of the April 20th, 2010 meeting. Do I have any comments, corrections, or issues from any of the commissioners? If not, do I have a motion?
Make a motion to approve.
Second. Cool. That was a big time. Motion from Karen, second from James. He was louder.
I'll be louder.
To approve the minutes of the April 20th, 2010 meeting. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, meeting minutes are approved. Item 3 on the agenda is public hearing consent agenda plats. Item 3A is the final plat of the Louisville Town Crossing, lots 8R and 4R, Block A, a 15.38-acre tract designated light industrial, located at the southeast quadrant of Business State Highway 121 and Josie Lane.
Good evening, Commissioners. This is a replat. Essentially, they're taking two lots, creating a little bit bigger lot for lot 4R, I believe, for a restaurant. This is in Castle Hills and standard replat. Staff would recommend approval.
Thank you, Mary. Do we have any questions or anything for Mary before I open up the public hearing? Okay, if not, at this time I'll open up the public hearing on item 3A. Anyone wishing to speak in reference to item 3A can do so now. And I don't believe we have anyone. Do we have a motion to close the public hearing?
Make a motion to close public hearing.
Motion from Karen, second from anyone?
Second.
Second from Bill to close the public hearing on item 3A. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? Public hearing is closed on 3A. Any additional comments before we approve this plat? And if not, do we have a motion to approve?
Make a motion to approve.
Motion from Karen,
Second.
second from James to approve item 3A. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? Item 3A is approved. Item 4 is public hearing zoning. Item 4A is consideration of a zone change request from agricultural open space and light industrial to public use on a 77.98-acre tract located on the west side of Railroad Street, approximately 2,450 feet north of Bennett Lane, further identified as tracts 35, 36, 73, and 74 of the John W. King Survey, abstract 695, and tract 15 of the John H. Haven Survey, abstract 541. The request is being made by Denton County Transportation Authority and the estate of Tilford Berry, the property owners. This is case number PZ 201-00508.
Good evening again. This property, there are 5 tracts that make up this property, as Mr. Russell indicated. We're looking at the DCTA maintenance facility for the 3 stations that will be housed in Louisville. Essentially, this site is going to be their maintenance facility, fueling station. So hopefully we're looking to get that underway pretty soon. They have submitted an engineering site plan, and will be submitting their plat shortly. They are a governmental entity. They could do it in any type of zoning. We have requested that they rezone this property to public use to better conform to, government uses and public uses. And with that, I'm here to answer any questions.
Questions for Mary on the zoning of this particular tract or these tracts?
What is the little indentation?
Should be right-of-way, rail right-of-way,
Okay, not part of the existing property?
right. They already own that.
Oh, okay.
Where did the access come from?
They will be accessing off of 121 up in this property over here. Do you know where the Xander place is currently? Right in that area. The old TxDOT facility property up there. It's now Xander Place. They're going to have a drive-in
Okay.
over here.
And is that light industrial? Is that light industrial there? So we're at.
Yes.
Okay. So why are we not zoning that public use as well?
Everything around it's light industrial except for the mobile home park,
Okay.
which is right here.
But that's the light industrial to the north of there is owned by DCTA also?
No.
No.
There's going to have an access easement into the property.
Okay.
So basically a drive into the property.
Okay. Karen, you look perplexed. You okay?
Yeah, I'm okay, but I'm a little perplexed myself there. Is that State Highway 121 or is it Business 121?
It's business 121.
Okay, makes more sense. I was trying to figure out where that was. I was going, huh?
Yeah, this is not on the tollway.
Thank you.
Any other questions for Mary? If not, at this time, I'll open the public hearing on item 4A. Anyone wishing to speak in reference to item 4A can do so at this time.
That's fine.
Looks from the audience, but no desire to get up and speak. So at this time, do I have a motion to close the public hearing?
Make a motion to close public hearing.
Second, please.
Second.
Second from Joy. Motion from Karen, second from Joy to close the public hearing on item 4A. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? Public hearing is closed on 4A. Any final comments or questions before we make a motion to City Council to approve or deny this? If not, do I have a motion?
Make a motion to approve.
Second.
Motion from Karen, second from Bill to recommend approval of item 4A. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? Item 4A is approved. Item 4B is consideration of a zone change request from agricultural open to light industrial on 3.246 acres, 3 tracks located on the west side of Holford's Prairie Road, approximately 1,220 feet south of Midway Road, further identified as S. Hayden Survey, Abstract 537, tracks 27, 28, and 29. The request is being made by Milton Hauser and G&H Storage, the property owner. This is case number PZ 201000509.
This is the third zone change request requested by the Van Tile Group. We're looking to open up or reopen the auto auction site over on Holford's Prairie between Barfnick and, on Midway between Barfnick and Holford's Prairie.
I'm sorry, Mary, the what site?
Van Tile Group, it's an auto auction
Oh, okay.
facility.
The auction site, you said. Okay.
Yeah, sorry, auto auction.
Okay.
So this is the third piece. We've already gone to P&Z and council for the 2 other pieces. The second piece went to council last night and was approved, which was just north of this facility that we're looking right now. There's one change, and you all have copies of this revised exhibit on your desk. The meets and bounds and everything were correct. It's just when they added up the acreage, there was a save and accept portion that they included where they should have excluded it. So the acreage went down from 3.246 down to 2.440. So, but otherwise, everything else is the same. It's the exact same parcels and everything else. As in all the other cases with the Van Tile Group, this property is located off of Holford's Prairie. Everything around is either ag open or light industrial. And this is, at this point, the last parcel that they're looking to acquire and turn in a site plan and plat for. Staff would recommend approval.
Is this the one, was the one that was presented last night at City Council, the one that had the mobile home park close to it?
Mobile home park's on the other side of the road.
But was that the track that
Right.
came, that was the
Yeah.
one that was, that we had the letter from the lady at the last meeting? Okay, I just wanted to see, wanted to make sure I was keeping track of all this Van Tile
Yeah.
property. Okay. Any questions for Mary on this? Or any comments about any of these that we've done in the past? If not, at this time, I'll open up the public hearing on item 3B, and anyone wishing to speak in reference to item 3B can come so and tell us your name and where you're at, and I think there should be a sign in there.
There is. Hi, I'm Vaughn Bucher with G&A Consultants, 111 Hillside Drive, and we're here representing the Van Tile Group. As Mary said, this is the third parcel. Kind of interesting how it happened and how we got to this point. As you know, they bought the Joey Hurst tract, which was the Louisville Auto Auction, and lots 1 and 2 there on the Midway Road, and then had the opportunity to purchase another 4-some acres south of Hurst, which was the Lee tract, which we were here a month or so ago, and then when the Lees had their signs and activity going, then the folks to the south of them said, well, hey, this might be good for us too, and so they said, well, that'll work for their plan, and so that's what we're here for now. The Van Tau Group is going to purchase, again, these 3 tracks. Actually, there's 4 tracks. One of them's already zoned LI, the one that's kind of an L shape you can see just to the left of the tracks on the picture. It's part of what they're purchasing from the Hauser Group. And so we think this is all the property that's available, and it's going to fit in nicely with their site plan for the auto auction proposal. And I'll be glad to answer any questions. As Mary said, we got approval from the City Council last night on the Lee tracks just to the north. And then, Mary, I don't know, does the P&Z have this letter of support from the neighbors? We did. Yeah, we just got it, and I can read it if you wanted. It's just 2 lines. It says, my name is Dan Crawford. I have a 50% interest in the 35.262 acres across the street from the proposed zoning changes. He's talking about both the Lee and the Hauser tracts. I support the zone changes and believe it would be in the best interest of the property owners and the city of Louisville. And I'll leave this with Mary. So I'll be glad to answer any questions.
Thank you, Mr. Bucher. Is there anything we have for Mr. Bucher? Thank you, sir. Anyone else to speak in reference to item 3B? Sorry, 4B? If not, do I have a motion to close the public hearing, please?
Make a motion to close public hearing.
Motion from Karen, second from? Second from Alvin.
Hard to come back.
To close the public hearing on item 4B, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? Public hearing is closed. Any final comments? And if not, do we have a motion on item 4B to recommend approval?
Make a motion to recommend approval.
Motion from Karen to recommend approval, 4B, second from James. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? Item 4B passes. Item 5 is reports. Mary, do we have anything? You're not even going to remind us about the employee picnic or anything? Just kidding.
Employee picnic Friday, Lake Park.
So I'm looking at the commissioners to figure out who's actually going. We're going to see anybody there. I'm seeing lots of head. What?
Anyone-
Colin, you're
anyone
shaking your head
coming?
no? Oh, okay. I was going to say, he's an employee. Okay. I think that's all. Do we have a motion to adjourn?
Make a motion to adjourn.
Or we can sit for a while if you like. Motion from Karen to adjourn. A second?
Second.
Second from Joy. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Meeting adjourned.